BlueStacks App Player is undoubtedly a tremendous Android emulator for Microsoft Windows and Mac OS operating system users. BlueStacks App Player was the first one that made running Android apps and playing Android games possible on a computer. But problems arise when you try to install or use it on a PC with low system resources, and if your laptop or desktop PC has 1 GB RAM, then consider yourself out of luck, as BlueStacks App Player is not designed for a PC with 1 GB RAM. If you have 1 GB RAM and still want to get Android apps and games running on your low-end PC, then fortunately, there is an Android emulator that you can use despite the fact your PC has 1 GB RAM. The MEmu Android emulator is one of the best and free-to-use BlueStacks alternatives, and one of the best things about it is that the MEmu Android emulator can also be used on 1 GB RAM as well as Windows XP. At official blog, as you can see that MEmu Android emulator is designed for all Microsoft Windows versions, and it requires minimum 1 GB of RAM to get Android games and apps running on a computer or laptop. In today's video tutorial, I will be teaching you how to download, install and then set up MEmu Android emulator. Let's begin today's video tutorial. The best and safe place to download MEmu Android emulator is its official website. For your convenience, I've put the link in video description. I highly recommend you to download offline installer of the MEmu Android emulator instead of its online installer to avoid any potential inconvenience. You can download the offline installer of the MEmu Android emulator from Dropbox, Google Drive and official server. You can choose any of the available options. After having downloaded it, double-click on it to begin the installation process. Click Install. There is nothing harmful in it you need to be worried about. Congratulations, you've successfully installed MEmu Android emulator on your machine. After having installed MEmu Android emulator, you'll find two shortcuts on your desktop: MEmu Multiple Instance Manager and MEmu. MEmu Multiple Instance Manager lets you create multiple Android virtual devices, and then you can access these Android virtual devices as well as you can make clones of your preferred Android device, while MEmu runs the default Android virtual device. Now a bit about the user interface of MEmu Android emulator. As you can see, there are 10 icons on the right hand side. Full screen button helps you make it full screen. Scissor icon helps you capture screenshots. You can use this icon to give it a shake effect. This icon can be used to rotate the Android device. Here you can install an app or game using an APK file. This icon allows you to kill all running processes in one go. Settings icon lets you make your preferred settings. Install app to phone icon. I could not understand why they have given this option. Here you can increase or decrease the volume of Android device. Now you need to add a Google or Gmail account to Android device so you can install apps and games from Google Play Store. I do hope today's video has been helpful and informative to you. It will help those who want to play Android games on a PC with 1 GB RAM. Please feel free to ask if you are running into any problem or if I could not explain anything properly. You can ask or share your precious thoughts in below using the comment section. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe Make PC Android channel.